Well, how do goth girls dance? Madly and wildly, I should hope. I'm just as big of a fan of goth girls moving around as you are if you're on my channel, probably. Probably more so, in fact. I love to see how anyone gets down in any way, in any shape and form in their life. This is me waking up and just getting my day started with some fun music, jumping around, leaping, bounding, whatever allows me to handle the construction work and online business I'm about to tackle for the day. Ooh, girl, we a little tight on one side? Check your balance, check your posture, try to stand on one leg, see if one leg is more stable than the other when you stand on it alone. See if you've got a tighter side in your neck, your back, anything like that. I've just restarted chiropractic care. I've been really hammering away at things without doing my due stretching. I encourage you to express yourself in the amplified way that is sharing with strangers or even just people you know. Certainly we can be even more shy around the people that we know. I don't really go around dancing around the people that I know. I just do this on my own time. And it's the thing that makes me feel really connected to myself, the universe. Like, I just love to perform, and this is a complete blast for me. I keep messing with my phone and you can tell, very tight. Like, I'm not doing as fluid of things as I would be. And so you can see that it's a little more disjointed. Normally, I would say like 30 minutes into dancing, I start to really churn out some cool stuff. But right at the beginning, I like putting these little drafty parts up so that way you can see, like, it's so fine. If you're not a dancer, do some awkward stuff, repeat things until it looks better to you. Do whatever you need to like feel like you have that in your toolbox for your expression. It really feels so fabulous. I used to always say, like, I'm not like the band member. It's like, when everyone's in high school, middle school, whatever, and they're talking about making a band, there was always a joke that, like, I would just be the groupie because I do not play instruments well. I cannot clap in time, which will be mentioned in an upcoming concert video, but I dance, and that's my way of, I don't sing for people. That's even more private than dancing for me. I don't fancy myself an incredible singer, although I like to play with my voice in different ways, but dance has always been that way that I can express the musical side of myself, I guess, if that makes sense. It's the way that I can join in with the rhythm and just be a part of it, the way that someone else could play their instrument to that song or sing along to it perhaps a little bit more melodically than I could. My most recent poetry video that got the most views of any of my poetry videos. Thanks so much for watching if you did. I was told by someone, like, oh, like, basically, like, no offense, but like that wasn't even like your best poetry in there. I was like, yeah, it's meandering, there's incomplete rhyme schemes. Like, it's just like, this is not the like cleanest version of what I can do. But I figure that's the beauty of this. I get to show you the rough edges, the punk rock version of whatever I'm creating, and it doesn't have to be totally smoothed out and photoshopped. I actually can barely even see what I'm editing. It's a brand new laptop, but I haven't had the screen calibrated correctly or something, so I can just barely tell like what I'm even posting to online before I see it somewhere else on a different screen from where I'm editing it. So like, hopefully stuff looks all right, but the truth is that I'm pretty confident, and if it doesn't look great, I'm just happy to have been here hanging out with you. It's great fun, so doing my best with it. I hope you're doing your best with everything, and again, if it's a complete mess, it's a beautiful mess, and just call it very punk rock and move along with your day. I plan to, if I get to a slower portion of my energy river, I do intend to go back and do a lot of editing across the board for like everything that I have, organizing everything. We'll see if I stay put long enough somewhere to do that at some point. If there's something that you're not editing or polishing up and you have a reason, I'd love to know what it is. For me, it's just that I'm regularly in a transitional state of all things at the same same time, so I tend to not be very organized about doubling back when I have so much forward momentum right now. And I could stand to get organized as fuck. I hope you're all loosened up and ready for the day. You can always use any little bits like this to work out with me. I've always enjoyed working out while watching all the greats, the Dita Von Teeses, and listening to Girls Next Level now, the podcast, and all of the really fabulous ladies out there. I've always enjoyed making them my workout buddies from home. So thanks for working out with me or just hanging out with me. All the best, love.